हेलो एवरीवन, कैसे हैं आप सभी लोग। तो आइए इस नए वीडियो में हम लोग बात करते हैं कि अब कैसे जब एथेंस को हरा के स्पार्टन्स ने विक्ट्री वो किया था मेगारिस के आइलैंड पे, तो अब ये वोल्फ से मिलने जाता है एलेक्सियोस। तो देखते हैं क्या होता है।
So you are the champion who won us today. Tell me your name, hero, so that I may greet you as a true warrior.
Here, Pater. It's been a long time.
Impossible. I saw you fall.
I didn't fall. You fucking threw me to my death!
I did what was required of me as a Spartan. I've made my peace with that. You need to as well.
You are my father. You are supposed to protect me.
You were reckless. You forced my hand.
I was protecting my sister because you wouldn't!
The Oracle decreed that Kassandra had to die. Her word is absolute. You know that.
You can't cower behind your sense of duty anymore!
Enough! I can't change the past, Alexios. I will live and die a Spartan.
There's a large reward for the mercenary who can collect the wolf's head.
Is that why you're here?
मारते नहीं है, देखते हैं
You've avoided the
और
past
पता
long
करते हैं
enough.
कुछ।
Now you will answer to me. Though you deserve death, there is no honor in vengeance. You must face the ghost of your past, Pater. And that is a fate worse than death.
I have failed in my duty. I failed to protect you. To protect both of you. I loved you and your sister as if you were truly my own. But you were never mine.
What do you mean?
That is a question you should ask your mother.
Wait.
Find your mother.
Find her.
Wherever Merini is, she knows far more than I do.
Where will you go?
To find my honor. Beware of the snakes in the grass, Alexios.
I need to get out of here. I should head back to Varnavas.
ओके, तो जैसा कि अपने ने देखा कि यहाँ तो अलग ही ट्विस्ट आ गया कहानी में। तो लेट्स सी आगे स्टोरी कैसे प्रोसीड करता है। तो अपना ये क्वेस्ट तो कंप्लीट हो गया, अब इसके आगे जाते हैं। तो अब अपने को जाके एलेक्सियस की मदर को ढूंढना है टू गेट मोर आंसर्स। तो लेट्स सी।
Yeah!
So, did you kill your father?
Stepfather.
I suppose the gods won't judge you too harshly for a step patricide.
Nikolaos raised me, trained me. He was my father, even if he did try to kill me.
Is that better or worse? No matter. Yours isn't the only complicated family in the world.
Thanks. I'm glad to have you around, Varnavas.
I'm happy to be here. Would anything else help?
Finding my mother. She's alive, Varnavas. At least, Nikolaos thought so.
Some good news, praise Ida. What's your plan? What course should I set, Captain?
For now, we go to Fukis. Elpinor said he'd meet me there. He owes me money. And an explanation.
Aye, Alexios. And let's seek the wisdom of the Pythia while we're there. If anyone has answers for you, it's the Oracle of Delphi.
The Oracle's predictions destroyed my family.
The Pythia has the wisdom of Apollo himself. Now, I'll admit, if people choose to ignore her, they might court disaster.
If we ignore the Pythia, my sister would still be alive, and our mother would be safe at home.
Back to business. You know where to meet Elpinor, I suppose?
His home is in Pilgrim's Landing. But Nikolaos' last words to me were a warning of snakes in the grass.
Sounds like you should make extra preparations.
Elpinor is the one who should prepare.
Meet me at Apollo's temple in Delphi when you're done dealing with the snakes.
Elpinor has a lot of explaining to do.
ओके, तो अब अपने चलते हैं एल्पिनोर के पास, जो कि उसने अपने को कॉन्ट्रैक्ट दिया था वुल्फ को किल करने के लिए। तो चलते हैं उससे आगे की बातें पूछते हैं कि मतलब ऐसा क्या हुआ था कि उसने अपने को कॉन्ट्रैक्ट दिया था। तो चलते हैं फोकिस की तरफ जहाँ पे एल्पिनोर है, और वहीं पे ऑरेकल भी है जिससे अपने को मिलना था। लेक्सी, तो भाई ये तो ज़बरदस्ती अपने से आके फाइट ले रहे हैं, तो चलो इनको पहले फिनिश कर देते हैं। यहाँ पे इजी टारगेट है, कोई बहुत डिफिकल्ट नहीं है, लेवल 8 की शिप है। ओके, अपने पास एक सपोर्ट भी है, ये जो दूसरी स्पार्टन शिप है ये अपने को हेल्प ही कर रही है। इजी है, कोई बहुत बड़ी बात नहीं है। देखो एक रैम करने पे, रैम भी इसमें सबसे ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट होता है असैसिन्स क्रीड के शिप बैटल में, क्योंकि एनिमी को बहुत ज़्यादा हेल्प उससे कम हो जाता है। ये इजी है, इसको अपने ने डिकैपेसिटेट कर दिया है, तो अब इसको अपने बोर्ड करते हैं और लूटते हैं।
More speed! Full speed! Drop the sail! More oars! Maximum
ओके
speed!
तो अब अपने पहुंच चुके हैं आइलैंड पे, तो शिप को अपने डॉक करते हैं और फिर चलते हैं आगे। एल्पेनोर से मीटिंग करते हैं अपनी, उससे अपना रिवॉर्ड कलेक्ट करते हैं और देखते हैं आगे चीज़ें कैसे अनफोल्ड होती हैं, क्योंकि अभी तक तो बहुत ट्विस्ट एंड टर्न है। तो लेट्स सी आगे क्या होता है।
I remember Mater's stories of Hira. Wars. I wonder if she ever came here.
आइए अपने सबसे पहले इस आइलैंड पे सिंक्रोनाइज़ कर लेते हैं व्यू पॉइंट को, जिससे अपना यहाँ का फास्ट ट्रैवल भी अनलॉक हो जाएगा, क्योंकि ये सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट चीज़ होता है। जैसे मैंने पहले भी बोला है कि आप किसी भी अननोन लोकेशन पे जाओ तो वहाँ पे व्यू पॉइंट को आप पहले सिंक्रोनाइज़ कर लो, जस्ट टू सी कि उससे दो चीज़ें होती हैं। एक तो एरिया वहाँ का रिवील हो जाता है, और दूसरा क्या होता है कि अब आपको वहाँ पे फास्ट ट्रैवल अनलॉक हो जाता है, तो अब आप कहीं से भी वहाँ पे बहुत ईजिली तुरंत पहुँच सकते हो।
Ah, Misthios. How was Megaris?
The wolf is dead.
Excellent. The full amount as promised.
You expected me to haggle? Come now, Alexios. It isn't every day I have someone kill their own father.
But he wasn't your real father, was he?
Why did you send me to kill Nikolaos?
Because I knew you could.
ओके तो ये बात तो एल्पेनोर को भी पता है,
Because he
तो
was
लेट्स सी
brilliant.
कि स्टोरी क्या है
He would have
आखिर
taken
की।
Athens in a month, 2 at most. And Stendo doesn't have the wolf's genius.
You wanted to save Athens?
There's no profit in a quick war. I know. It's a lot to take in all at once. Come.
Tell me, Misthios, did you learn anything worthwhile in your dealings with the wolf?
He mentioned my mother. She still lives.
Not for long, I'm afraid.
What are you talking about?
You're going to bring me her head, of course.
Are you out of your mind?
You killed the man who raised you for a sack of coins. I only assumed you wanted your family dead as much as I do.
Malaka! You think you can play with me? I'll cut out your tongue!
So disappointing.
ओके तो लेवल 9 पे होने के लिए थोड़ा सा डिफिकल्टी हो रहा है अपने को इसको फिनिश करने में, क्योंकि अपने भी जस्ट लेवल 8 पहुंचे ही हैं, लेकिन हो जाते हैं
I should
इजीली।
investigate his house.
ऐसा कुछ होता नहीं है डिफिकल्टी, लेकिन ठीक है। ओके तो अब अपने ने
Pinors
पिनोर
looking
को
for a wolf.
हाउस को वो करना
I
है,
wonder who he
इन्वेस्टिगेट
wants
करते हैं,
in
देखते हैं
slimy
कि अगर
grass
अपने को
now.
कोई क्लू मिलता है क्या, क्योंकि ये अचानक से ऐसे चला जाता है, एलेक्सियस को बोलता भी है कि टू किल हिज मदर। तो लेट्स सी कि और कुछ मिलता है क्या। तो अपने को एक लेटर मिला,
A letter to Alpino.
फिर एक और लेटर मिलता है।
You led him right to me. This is a ship manifest. Elpinor selling weapons to both Athens and Sparta. He wants this war to go on forever. I have met some treacherous people. None of them compare to Elpinor. I'm going to look under every rock, in every shadow, until I find and kill this vile
तो अब
serpent.
अपने को एल्पिनोर की हल्की की सच्चाई पता चलती है कि मतलब वो सिंस वो दोनों साइड्स को वेपन सप्लाई करता है तो चाहता है कि मतलब वॉर चलती रहे। ओके, ये देखो ये अलग ही लोग हैं, मतलब इनको फ़र्क ही नहीं पड़ता कि वहाँ पे बॉडी पड़ी हुई है, मस्त वहाँ बैठ के पिकनिक कर रहा है धूप में। सही है भाई, चिल लोग एकदम। तो अब अपने आगे चलते हैं, अब अपने ट्राई करते हैं और एकल को फाइंड करते हैं यहाँ पे, जिससे अपने को मीट करना था टू नो मोर डिटेल्स अबाउट एलेक्सियस मदर।
They won't ask any
आइए देखते हैं।
questions. Best keep out of sight.
तो अब अपने ओरेकल के पास चलते हैं, उससे भी कुछ आंसर्स अपने को फाइंड करने हैं अबाउट एलेक्सियस मदर। तो लेट्स सी वहाँ पे क्या इन्फॉर्मेशन मिलती है अपने को। काफ़ी दूर है, 900 मीटर्स कुछ है। तो अपने हॉर्स पे चलते हैं, तो लेट्स गो।
I hope this oracle gives better news than the one in Sparta.
तो अब अपने टेम्पल ऑफ अपोलो पहुँच चुके
Gods
हैं।
themselves watch
तो
over this land.
एक्चुअली मैं बीच बीच में ये ट्रैवलिंग ये सब स्किप कर दे रहा हूँ, जिससे आपको भी काफ़ी मतलब वो बोरियत ना हो। मैं कुछ इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ें ही जो स्टोरी रिलेटेड है सिर्फ वही डाल रहा हूँ, बाकी तो मैंने वो कर दिया है, स्किप कर दिया है। तो सबसे पहले तो अपने यहाँ भी आके व्यू पॉइंट को सिंक्रोनाइज़ कर लेते हैं। एज़ यूजुअल एरिया रिवील हो जाएगा उससे, तो अपने को थोड़ा ईजी होगा मिशन कंप्लीट करने में, अगर इस एरिया में कोई मिशन आता है तो लेट्स सी।
Alexios, isn't this remarkable? We're so close to the gods, I can feel Apollo all around me. How did it go with Elpinor?
We can talk later in private. Who's this?
Just a simple pilgrim. He just saw the oracle. I couldn't help but ask if she's as glorious as they say.
Well, is she?
She left me with more questions than answers.
That's the oracle for you.
You weren't lying. It really is the spear of Leonidas.
I may have mentioned you.
Malaka. Barnabas, use your head.
Well, it's just he seemed interested in legends. Like you. I thought you might get along.
How did...
You know my spear just by looking at it? You're more than some simple pilgrim.
All things in Delphi are more than they appear. Even I. My name is Herodotus. I'm a storyteller. Or I was. This war is forcing us all to new extremes.
That much is true. Why are you hiding your identity?
I'm here on behalf of a man in Athens. A very powerful man. We intend to finally end this war.
You told me you came to ask the oracle a personal question.
War is personal, Barnabas.
So, you came to seek the Pythia's guidance on how to end the war?
I did. Though something is wrong in Delphi. Guards at every turn, people being turned away.
You don't seem convinced the Pythia can be believed. What did she tell you?
I asked her to show the path to the war's end. She said, spring should not wish for winter, as it brings death with it.
Such wisdom! I don't understand a word of it, but that's why she's in there and we're out here.
I know a threat when I hear one.
You were on Kefalonia for too long.
Delphi is nothing like they say. Has it always been like this?
No. This was once an open and welcoming place. But war changes things. People seek out the Pythia for more political reasons. Prophecies in times of war often stir violent emotions.
It's wise to keep your blades sheathed. Drawing blood in Delphi is considered an insult to Apollo. Punishment is severe.
I have my own questions for the Pythia, but this line... I'll be an old man by the time I see her.
You're joking! You carry more blades than a field of grass!
I didn't come here to start trouble.
Trouble? Just walk in! Who's going to stop you? The priest?
All right, but if things get out of hand, I'm blaming you, Varnavas.
Is he not every bit as great as I said?
I'm here to see the Pythia.
Only those chosen by the light of Apollo may enter.
How does one get chosen?
One goes to the back of the line.
Do I look like someone who waits in line?
ओके तो अब अपने ओरेकल के पास आ गए हैं तो लेट्स सी यहाँ पे अपने को क्या आंसर्स मिलते हैं ओरेकल से अपने कुछ जो भी बातें पूछते हैं तो सिंस ओपन वर्ल्ड गेम है तो अपने को केयरफुली हर एक चीज़ डिसाइड करना पड़ता है क्योंकि कई बार क्या होता है कि जो अपने अभी एक्शन लेते हैं ना उससे स्टोरी में बहुत इफेक्ट पड़ता है बाद में तो कंटिन्यू करते हैं ओरेकल से अपने आंसर्स पूछते हैं
Choose your question wisely, mortal, for you have but one. Speak, truth seeker.
I lost my mother when I was young. I have to find her. Where is she?
It's you! From the visions! The child on the mountain!
How could you know that?
You need to leave. Now.
Please. I've come this far. You must have the answers I seek.
Child of the mountain. The cult of Cosmos have eyes everywhere. They will kill you.
Cult of Cosmos?
The Oracle has spoken! The prophecy is yours!
You never answered my question!
The Pythia is done for the day.
I'm not leaving until I get answers! Herodotus, you're still here. Where's Varnavas?
He's gone back to your ship. You don't look happy with your prophecy.
She... knew who I was.
She's the Pythia. It's her business to act like she knows you.
That was no act. She said she had visions of me as a child on a mountain.
What child hasn't stood on a mountain?
I was thrown from that mountain. My life started and ended on that mountain. I'm telling you, she knew who I was, what I'd done. Tried to warn me.
Warn you? About what?
She mentioned the cult of Cosmos. Does this mean anything to you?
I'd heard whispers. A cult unlike any other coming to Delphi. But I paid them no mind.
The Pythia seemed afraid of them. Guards took her away.
Took her away? Then the whispers were true. If this cult has corrupted the Pythia... This is devastating news. Do you understand what this means? Through her, the cult controls the world.
I need to speak with her when she's not so well protected.
That would require a miracle from the gods. She is always protected.
You know more about the Pythia than I do. Where would she be?
When she's not in the Temple of Apollo, she's at her home in the Hora of Delphi.
Where in the Hora of Delphi does the Pythia live?
I've heard she lives on the outskirts of the village, but be warned, she will be guarded. Not everyone comes to see the Oracle with the best of intentions.
I can't go breaking down every door until I find her.
The Oracle's home is probably easy enough to spot. She'd be the only person in the Hora of Delphi who can afford to live in luxury.
I'll find where the Pythia lives. And I will get answers.
Alexios, don't forget. Brute force is useless when finesse is required.
ओके तो अब अपने को पता चलता है कि ये कोई कल्ट ऑफ कॉस्मोस है। तो इस वीडियो को यहीं एंड करूँगा मैं, बाकी आगे कंटिन्यू करते हैं। बाय बाय, टेक केयर, थैंक यू फॉर वॉचिंग द वीडियो।